Rosehill brings you Metropolitan to stand his first Southern Hemisphere season near Ballarat in the heart of Victoria. Victoria is home to the $5.2 million Vicbred series of races and bonuses and of the Australasian Breeders' Crown. Bred on the Golden Cross, Metropolitan is by Boom US sire the Panderosa. The Panderosa is one of the fastest sons of Western Hanover and has himself sired 16 sub-150 performers, 60 $100,000 earners and 3 millionaires. One of those millionaires is Metropolitan. A beautifully conformed 15 three-hand son of the Artsplace mare, Tallulah Belle. Tallulah Belle comes from a wonderful US family. Her dam, My Belle Amy, having left 8 winners in 2 minutes, 6 of whom took records of better than 155. My Belle Amy is a half-sister to Nora Belle, a gem of the American stud book and dam of one of the finest race fillies of all time in the great Nadia Lobel. This is also the family of very successful Australian sire Stature. Metropolitan was purchased by Norman Smiley for $110,000 as a yearling, and as a juvenile showed the precocious speed his sire line is famous for. Lining up for the final of the Pennsylvania 2-year-old championship, Metropolitan stepped out without a single boot on the half-mile circuit at the Meadows and outclassed a strong field in a track and stakes record time. A stunning 2-year-old record of 1:52.1.
Rio Rusty, Georgia Pacific, Jacobs Western on the outside, and there they go. Up and pacing, that's Mantacular going right out for the lead. Between horses, Metropolitan, Fantastic's Pan on the inside as we got 3 of them straight across the track. Joined on the outside, but Georgia Pacific, they battle to the first 8. Getting away 5th, Unaryatak Pat. As they race around the turn 6th, it's Rio Rusty. Treading the field, Jacobs Western. Race over to the quarter, 26-3. He entered the lane, passing his end of the first time. Mantacular with the lead. Up on the outside, Georgia Pacific goes to the front. Fantastic's Pan racing 3rd. Dave Pallone moves Mantacular right back out after the leader, Georgia Pacific. Fantastic's Pan racing 3rd. Into the turn, Metropolitan 4th. Onaryatak Pat racing 5th. Rio Rusty 6th. He into the turn, going to the half. The trailer is Jacobs Western. Halfway home, 55-1. 28-3. Second quarter. Down the backside they go. Mantacular has the lead. Up and moving on the outside. Metropolitan now 4th, now 3rd. Out comes Onaryatak Pat, and trapped in is Fantastic's Pan at the 3-quarter mark. 1:23-4. 28-3. Backside. Little more than 8 to go. Mantacular with the lead. On the outside, Metropolitan. Onaryatak Pat. 3 wide on the outside. Inside, Georgia Pacific. Nowhere to go. Fantastic's Pan. Down the stretch they come. Metropolitan. Fantastic's Pan. Inside, Georgia Pacific. It's all Metropolitan. 1:52. 1/5. A stakes record. 52-1. The winner, Brian Sears and Metropolitan. 1:52-1 for the 2-year-old colt. Not only a stakes record, but how about a track record as well? Wow.
Driver Metropolitan, great mile, but I got to tell you at the start, I think there may have been 7 in there, but 8 wanted the lead. It was an amazing first quarter.
Yeah, the horses that I thought were going to be leaving were leaving, and it looked like I was going to be in a tough spot no matter what. Looked like it was a first over position for me no matter how many times I looked at it, but at least the horses got used pretty hard when they did make the front. They had to shuffle it a little bit, and that took enough out of them, and the horse just is really sharp right now and went a tremendous mile.
At least you were able to get a little bit of a breather because they were still active on the front end going down to the half in 55-1, and the favorite pulled again, went for that lead. What kind of trip were you able to work out?
Well, you know, I sat as long as I could, and you know, I knew Real Rusty would be coming, and I thought you know, the trip was really going to benefit him off a half like that. But my horse just, like I said, he overcame it and just dug in down the lane.
Congratulations! Another big Pennsylvania Saturday Stakes win for Brian Sears.
Thank you very much.
Early in his 3-year-old campaign, Metropolitan easily accounted for his rivals in the Burlington Stakes at Mohawk.
Strong off the wings of the gate was Unique Fighter, but Metropolitan looks to be a little bit better. On the inside third, that's Tricky Grin lining up. Western Terror is well away in fourth. Our Lucky Killeen lined up in fifth. Third to last, DM Sundance, then up front Brad, and the early trailer is the Grin Tin Tin. Quickly to the front, Metropolitan and John Campbell. Unique Fighter has worked out the 2-hole position behind a 1-5 favorite. Tricky Grin third to the quarter, 27 1/5. Metropolitan strides away in his own fashion in the backstretch, and he's got his own way here in the second quarter. Up to 3/8 completion, Metropolitan keeping him stacked up single file quite a while. Unique Fighter racing along in second. Tricky Grin is third. On the way to the half, Western Terror on the inside fourth. DM Sundance was first to move and picks up the outside move into the top 5, and he's still going forward with it. On his cover goes up front Brad. Our Lucky Killeen stayed in, and last but brought to the outside was Grin Tin Tin in 56-3. 29-2 rating in the second quarter. Onto the final turn, Metropolitan Unique Fighter. DM Sundance tries it first over. Up front, Brad is second over into the top 4 now, and Tricky Grin stayed in from fifth. Sixth off the final turn is Western Terror. Our Lucky Killeen found a seam to come out, and Grin Tin Tin was taken back to the cones as the trailer. But it's still Metropolitan. The lead is a clear length. Unique Fighter, the pocket tripper. DM Sundance was first over, and up front, Brad swings out off second over cover. 124-1. 27-3, turning it on in the third, and into the final 8th of the mile. Metropolitan has opened up a sudden 5 or 6 length lead, and he's moving away. On the far outside, our Lucky Killeen. Tricky Grin through between horses. Western Terror the far outside. Metropolitan, an eased up winner. 4 across in the place and show photographs from the inside out. Unique Fighter, then Tricky Grin, and farther out across the track, our Lucky Killeen with Western Terror. They weren't going to touch Metropolitan. 151-1.
His next assignment was the $1 million North American Cup at Woodbine, where he was nosed out of first by Tallulah. Then followed the $1 million Meadowlands Pace. Metropolitan finished an unlucky third, only a short half head behind the winner, and was clocked on the wire at 149-1. 3 weeks later, he was back at the Meadowlands in the Oliver Wendell Holmes, lining up against Tallulah and eventual US and Australian sire Modern Art.
They're off, and the favorite Metropolitan guns out with Campbell, and Miller urges on. Modern Art from the inside comes Rapid Dialing. My Panmar with early speed towards the inside moves up there around the battling leaders around the first turn. It's my now Rapid Dialing by a length and a half with Modern Art up to slide in and get the 2-hole in front of My Panmar. That leaves Metropolitan parked out and pacing on from fourth, now third. It's Tallulah who gets away fifth past the opening quarter. Westerly Bound is sixth on the inside. Then it's Card Holder, followed by Onerutak Pat and Hop Sing at the back, 26-2, hot quarter there. And it's Metropolitan with the early grind to the top here. Metropolitan takes charge for Campbell now and settles things down. Rapid Dialing in the second spot. Modern Art is third, heading towards the half mile. My Panmar is fourth on the inside. Tallulah and Anxious fifth now, and the Catman fires him out and shows him racetrack there. Will be tracked by Westerly Bound. Then it's Card Holder saving ground, and Hop Sing the half 54 3/5 a breather, 28-1 in that second quarter for Metropolitan, and John Campbell in control now. Modern Art on the outside, ready to square off with him, takes the first over shot. Rapid Dialing locked in the box. Tallulah working out a golden second over for the Catman fourth. My Panmar is locked in fifth now. Westerly Bound is third over sixth from the back. Hop Sing Darling, fourth over, and jammed in his card holder, and it's still Metropolitan. He's looking to rebuff Modern Art, 3/4 in 1:23. Into the stretch here, it's Metropolitan by 2, and Campbell going to work, got rid of Modern Art. Here is Mentacular off cover. He rallies for the Catman. All that is Rapid Dialing up the rail. My Panmar in deep stretch. Metropolitan, Campbell's all over him. Mentacular on the outside, of final lunge, nearing the wire. Metropolitan holding on. Mentacular was second. Then it was My Panmar. Close for fourth there. Modern Art and Rapid Dialing, 150 and 1.
Fronting up in 2 more big races, Metropolitan again proved competitive with top-class company running third in the Little Brown Jug, freehold half-mile track, and fourth in the Breeders' Crown. He had now completed a notable feat, being placed close up in each of the 4 major 3-year-old races in North America. In September, Metropolitan again took on some of the best 3-year-olds in the country, including Maltese Artist, Times Are A-Changing, and Western Terror in the Messenger Stakes on Harrington's half-mile circuit. During an injury-plagued season as a 4-year-old, Metropolitan won a further 4 starts, showing only glimpses of his true ability, such as winning here against town champion Holborn Hanover, Georgia Pacific, and 4 Stars King.
Apart. Perfect striking spot for Metropolitan, who looms the danger. Prince Vince is there on the outside as well. 3/4 in 1:22 and 4, and they're at the top of the stretch, and it's Town Champion. Town Champion driving on to the lead. Off his cover, Metropolitan coming on. Georgia Pacific back in third. Holborn Hanover late on the outside. Miller and Metropolitan to the front. Holborn Hanover is coming on the outside towards second. Metropolitan does it from Holborn Hanover and Town Champion, 150 and 2.
Champion Juvenile, son of a champion, Metropolitan has the pedigree, speed, confirmation, ability and racetrack performance to do his great family full credit as a sire. He is a stunning individual, athletic and beautifully gaited, and bred to cross perfectly with almost all breeds of mares in Australasia. Darren and Ann Jacobson cordially invite you to visit Rosehill and view this awesome young siring prospect.